Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat datang di channel pembelajaran bahasa Inggris yang diasuh oleh Pak Sumardi. Pada pertemuan kali ini, channel pembelajaran bahasa Inggris ingin memberikan materi tentang bagaimana meminta maaf. Meminta maaf itu adalah ungkapan yang dilakukan ketika kita meminta penjelasan, ya. Meminta penjelasan. I beg your pardon, ya, minta diulang, ya. Ada orang ngomongnya nggak jelas, meminta penjelasan. I beg your pardon, ya. Kemudian digunakan kata-kata meminta maaf itu ketika kita menginjak kaki seseorang, ya. Kaki orang kita injak, nah itu kita ucapkan I'm sorry, ya, meminta maaf. Forgive me, I didn't mean to. Saya tidak sengaja, ya. Ini yang ungkapan lebih formal. Kemudian ungkapan meminta maaf itu dilakukan ketika kita datang terlambat ke sekolah, ya. Datang ke sekolah terlambat, ya. Karena yang dihadapi guru ya tentu lebih formal. I'm sorry for coming late. I'm sorry sir for coming late. Nah itu. Kemudian juga ketika kita bersin di depan orang, batuk, ya. Ketika kita batuk di depan orang, apa yang kita lakukan? Sorry, ya. Sorry about sneezing, ya. Sorry about sneezing. Itu diucapkan, ya, antara lain dalam situasi seperti itu. Di sini ada beberapa contoh ungkapan sorry itu, ya. Perhatikan baik-baik. Have you done your homework? Of course, I have. What about you? That's the problem. I haven't finished. Would you lend me yours, please? I'm sorry, I can't. You must finish it yourself. That's all right, but I'm afraid of being punished by the teacher. Don't worry, our teacher is very patient. I think she will forgive you if you tell her the truth. Thanks a lot for your advice. Forgot it. Perhatikan di sini ada kata-kata I'm sorry I can't. Nah ini, ya. Ini isinya, ya, coba kalian amati baik-baik teks ini. Siapa yang berbicara? Yang berbicara adalah Anik dan Noviana. Membicarakan tentang pekerjaan rumah. Nah, ya. Yang Noviana ini sudah selesai. Tapi temannya Anik ini belum selesai. Kemudian dia meminta pinjam. Tapi ini kata-kata sorry bisa digunakan untuk sikap yang tidak baik, ya. Ingin tidak membantu temannya dalam hal yang tidak baik. Yaitu mencontek, ya, namanya. I'm sorry, I can't. You must finish it yourself. Kamu harus selesaikan sendiri. That's alright, ya, kata Aniknya. But I'm afraid of being punished by the teacher. Coba diamati, ya. Tapi saya khawatir dihukum Don't worry. Ini dinasehati lagi. Don't worry, jangan khawatir. Our teacher is very patient. Guru kita sangat sabar. I think she will forgive you if you tell her the truth. Menurut pendapat saya, dia akan memaafkanmu jika kamu mengatakan yang sesungguhnya. Ya, ini namanya kata sorry bisa digunakan juga untuk tidak mau membantu kepada sesuatu yang tidak baik. I'm sorry, I can, ya. Nah, itu kata-kata sorry itu kegunaannya macam-macam ya. Tadi untuk meminta penjelasan, ya, minta diulang, ya, dan lain sebagainya. Nanti coba tolong perhatikan ya, ada contoh penggunaan kata-kata meminta maaf ya. Perhatikan dengan baik-baik.
To say sorry. Okay, so listen, sometimes saying I'm sorry it's not enough, or maybe it's just not appropriate. And in English, this is also the case. There are different ways to say I'm sorry for different instances. But how do you properly express yourself in English if it's not enough, or maybe it's just not appropriate? And in English, this is also the case. There are different ways to say I'm sorry for different instances. But how do you properly express yourself in English if you truly are sorry about something you did? Let's find out. So first, I want to look at how do you say you're sorry when you've made a small mistake. So these are things like maybe you spilled coffee on someone's paper, or maybe you stepped on someone's shoe. So these are smaller mistakes. They're not horrible, life-changing kind of mistake. So just use them on small, tiny mistakes. Number one is the simple sorry, or sorry about that. So if you just say sorry about that, it's kind of an apology you do in passing.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about it.
So that is when you use this one for small mistakes. You stepped in my poop. Sorry about that. Number two, my bad. My bad is a very informal way to apologize. It's almost like a non-apology.
My bad. My bad. My bad.
Oh, sorry. My bad. It's kind of like saying, yeah, I've made a little mistake, but I don't care enough about it to apologize. So you just say, my bad. Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to pee on the couch. The cat is mischievous. He didn't care. He peed on the couch. Number three, my mistake. And this one kind of means like a breakdown in communication. Again, it's not a very heartfelt or deep apology. It doesn't apply to a very big mistake that you've made. It's just something small.
My mistake. My mistake, sir. Sorry, my mistake. My mistake!
This can definitely be used in work context. So you can say, oh, my mistake. I forgot to call you, or I didn't give you the right number or something.
My mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. My mistake.
It has to do with smaller mistakes that you do, but that you're still kind of taking responsibility for. My mistake. I gave you the wrong numbers. Okay, so the next set of apologies is for more serious mistakes. These are mistakes that definitely impact someone's life, or really impact your life. Maybe you've done something really bad at work, or maybe you've messed up something in your life or someone else's life. These mistakes carry a little bit more weight. So this is when it becomes important to make sure that you use the right kind of apology. Number four is kind of a simpler one, and it's just really, I'm so sorry. Just adding that so there in the middle just expresses that you care a little bit more, that you've done something, and then it comes off as a lot more genuine than I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Generally generally speaking, I'm so sorry conveys a lot more emotion than I'm sorry. It's also not as strong as some of the other ones we'll see down this list. So it's kind of for like a medium sized mistake. I'm so sorry I broke the window. Number 5 is I'd like to apologize. Now this one can be safely used in a work context. If you make a mistake, you can always say, I'd like to apologize.
I am sorry, I'd like to apologize.
I'd like to apologize to the American people.
On behalf of the city, I'd like to apologize.
I would like to publicly apologize.
It's sincere, it's professional, and it gives the message across. I'd like to apologize. I'd like to apologize for the misunderstanding. Number 6, I take full responsibility. This is probably as professional as it comes. It's definitely work approved, so you can use this at work when you've made a mistake. And many times you can continue it with, I take full responsibility for my actions. I take full responsibility for my behavior. I take full responsibility for any damage I may have caused. The reason why I'm adding all of these is because this is probably one of the most formal ways you can apologize. You are being honest, you are being serious, you are willing to admit your mistake, and you are doing it in a professional way.
I take full responsibility.
I take full responsibility for what happens from now on.
I take full responsibility for my actions, and that's more than your friend Ricky's ever going to do.
Something I've also wanted to mention, especially if we're talking about work, this is a very appropriate way to apologize even in a writing context. So this being a more formal apology, you can use it in writing, like in work emails or letters. This is appropriate. I take full responsibility. I take full responsibility for losing the client. Number 7, it's all my fault. Now this one is definitely about a serious mistake. It's just not as formal as the previous one. So you might not see it in writing, but just speaking. You can use it's all my fault in different kinds of relationships, usually in close relationships, like a relationship you may have with your spouse, your husband or wife, or maybe relationships you have with your family or close friends. It's all my fault.
It's all my fault.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I screwed up. It's all my fault.
If you want to express how you feel and if you want to truly apologize from the heart, this is a good way to say it. It's all my fault. I didn't realize the candle would start a fire. It's all my fault. Number 8 is I regret. Regret means feeling sad and repentant and kind of wishing you'd never ever done this mistake. So you've done something so wrong that you just regret all of the events that led to it and the event itself, and you just kind of wish it never existed.
I regret my role in spreading it.
I regret my actions. I regret offending my coworkers.
I regretted it the moment I said it.
Attention, I will